Hello, my name is Kuba Mikurda. I'm a film scholar and filmmaker. 10 years ago, what feels like a totally different epoch now, I had the pleasure of editing a book about Brothers Quay. It was called The 13th Month, as the excessive, illegal, imaginary month described by Polish Jewish writer Bruno Schulz, who has always been of great inspiration for the Quays. And the book, well, here it is, here's the book. The book was published by Korporacja Hart and New Horizons Film Festival, which hosted a retrospective of Quay's work that year. It is not a scholarly book, but rather a collection of personal, often passionate encounters with Quay's films. And just to give you a hint of what the Quay experience may feel like, let me give you 3 quotes from the book. And the first quote is by last year Nobel Prize winner, Polish writer Olga Tokarczuk, who turned out to be an avid follower of Quay's work, and perhaps no wonder, since their worlds definitely have something in common. And this is what Olga Tokarczuk wrote about the Quay's world. Quay's artificial world, clumsily brought to life by some inept demiurge, is captured in the last stage of its existence, being solely ruled by decay, devastation, and dust. There is nothing new around here. It seems that all the mechanisms and objects have been created already as old. One cannot believe that they once shone with novelty and their cogs were properly oiled. But this is exactly why this world seems eternal. Only what's young and fresh can grow old and decay, while what's old and flawed achieves a status of being elevated over other beings. As such, it safely resists designs of time, which has no interest in what has already attained maturity. And the second one is by a towering figure of Polish contemporary animation, director and scriptwriter Piotr Dumała. Dried insects and plants, old mutilated dolls, drawers, books, screws, needles, threads, metal filings, magnets, wooden shavings, mirrors, watches, paper, blurred inscription in various languages, ubiquitous dust. The landscape they create is alive. It's pulsating rhythmically, or perhaps dying in endless agony. Characters that move around it, as much dolls as humans, seem to be lost travelers who suddenly woke up in an unknown world deep in the dark woods of meaning. However, Quays do not play a role of all-knowing guides of this kingdom. On the contrary, their very way of filming, sudden, fast camera shifts, tight frames, and frequent changes of depth of field, seems to reflect the movement of the eyeballs of someone trying to recognize the terrain and keep up with the unpredictable situation. And the third one is by my fellow editor, Polish film critic Adriana Prodeus. Quays are this rare variety of cosmopolitans, as if this identity was something obvious and natural to artists. The multilingual, free spirits deriving from various sources, not belonging to any national tradition. Are the Quays American, English, or Central European artists? This question does not make any sense in their case. They don't come also from any particular era, the Middle Ages, Baroque, or Modernism, but they refer to the broadly understood past. However, not to simply return to it, but to offer new glimpses through old holes. I need to warn you that watching Brother Quay's films is an incredibly intense experience, so do not watch them in a row. Remember to take breaks, give them time, give them space, let them into your head, let them grow their roots there, and they will bring you the strangest dreams.